I had always thought that there was something here, but had never really felt really threatened by it, but I did feel that there was something here. Many incidences over the years that I couldn't explain.
He knew we were coming, and he was putting barriers in our way.
And I looked over and this floor lamp was on the corner. I went over to turn it off, and when I stuck my hand up underneath the shade to turn it off, I don't know, 1,000 flies came rushing out over me, and it overwhelmed me. And I ran out the door, and I closed it, and I didn't go back up for 3 days.
We went into this one room in the front where we had all kinds of reactions. We started talking about someone having chest pain, a heart attack, illness. I feel like there's someone in here saying, "What do you want? What do you want?" I just want to be left alone. And then right away, bing, 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 the meter started to go off. I feel like you lived here for a couple of decades, correct? Okay, all right,
Yes.
this feels like, okay, thank you,
Yes.
Richard. The other thing I'm getting in this room is I feel like I'm getting sick to my stomach almost. I feel like like someone had a health issue.
Wow.
Wow, okay.
Look at that.
I got the sense that someone had passed rather suddenly. I kept wanting to snap my fingers like they were here and they were gone. Here, gone. Thank you for stepping up. It just feels like you got sick, and you lost it, and then you were like,
Wow.
What happened to me here? What happened? And then this is still feels like your home. Isn't this your home still? Can you make a gold white cross to say it's still your home? That's what I'm getting for you, Richard. I want to make sure that you know that we're here just to talk, and that we're here. I'm very empathetic. It's really interesting. I felt like I was going to get sick. And so I'm sure that this is something that was a residual of what you experienced. I feel like you lived here for a couple of decades, correct?
Oh, wow.
Wow, okay.
Look at that.
I think that he has ideas about how he would like the house to be renovated. He has suggestions that might be beneficial to protect the home. I think he's very interested in protecting the home.
Right.
We get a message that he wanted to us, actually the owners of the home, to pay attention to the electrical, which seemed to be a point of concern to him. And since he was a guy that was used to working on cars and electrical, used to being a guy that would have done this had he still had his body, I think he was trying to raise that flag. I found that interesting.
It wasn't demonic. Everybody goes right for demon. There was certainly dark. It was cranky. It was dark. It was a dark energy. But I think in understanding it, this is going to be a really clear, let it go fix. It was just almost a misunderstanding, a miscommunication with the spirit who lived here. This was his home. He may not have been the finest of individuals, but he was a man of responsibility. He was a man of obligation, and he took that, and he thought that didn't get him what he wanted in life. And at the end of his life, he was ill and he was sick and nobody cared. And now this other family moved in, and they were okay for a while, but the other family's going through changes. The boys are growing up, they're going off to school, there's just changes in relationship, and he wasn't happy about that. And then Tony came in as a new friend, and that was like, very threatening to this male spirit. So I think that's when things started happening. And I even think it got a little wiggity when I came, because usually when I come, spirits know that we're coming. Spirits know when somebody like Mark or Barbara or myself comes in and they go, oh, we have a neon open, we can see you, we can sense you. Even Tony, that's why the spirit knew, because he's very intuitive. They go, oh, they can see you, they can sense you. So after we left, we just did a dinner here, no cleansing, no clearing. It got a little weird with the doors locking on them and the fly attack. So that's why it does have to be taken care of. I am a firm believer, again, that this is our realm of existence. They really do have to play by our rules. Unless there is a severe mental imbalance or severe addiction problem, drugs or alcohol, we have control. As with the seances, I work very elementally. So it doesn't conflict with religion or belief systems. It's just working with nature's elements, the strength of the earth, the power of a tree, the flow of air, the emotions of water, and everything attached to it. Light and dark are turning, luck be in the burning. Light and dark are turning, luck be in the burning. Okay.
I have been a friend with Charles Edgar for many years, and we've been through emotional and professional trials, tribulations, and just good friends. This house is always dark. It's always had a darkness about it. And I contacted Patti, and Patti had been a good friend to Charles and myself, and she had come to him on other times and helped him with his other businesses. And she felt more of what I thought I felt. And she started feeling this thing in the living room with her teeth and with her throat. And she turns to me, and I started feeling the throat and teeth thing also. And they both were standing up. I sat down in the chair in the living room, and it wrapped all the way around my face in the back of my neck. And it was a very unpleasant feeling. And then I felt, it felt like wings were being attached to my arms. I keep hearing that there's no evil here. I feel something evil. I'm sorry, but I do.
And as we do get started, to create this sacred space in this beautiful home, we want to call the east winds to blow through clarity and focus and communication, blow out anything negative, anything fear or anger or sense of lack-based.
Did you see that? Mm-hmm. The candelabra just was flickering in.
They're here strong.
I think I got that on camera.
Okay, beautiful. So again, they are gathering, and I'm getting all tingly all through here because there's more good than bad. So again, we won't get bad energy out, but we just want this to be your home. So east winds blow through to cleanse. We want to call in the south, the fire of the south, that passion, creativity, sex, love, God, everything, again, to burn away like the breath of a dragon in the basement of things, to burn away anything negative within the house. I was getting flashing all when I was in here before, burning it away, and again, to burn it into the mold of a beautiful heart. Heart's love itself within this home. Take a deep breath, everybody. Now we want to call in the waters of the West, the sweet waters of the West. Our body is mostly water. Our planet is mostly water. May that sweet waters of the ancestors, the mists rise up to bless this house with the wisdom of your ancestors and the ancestors of the home. May the emotions flow freely of love, of communication. And lastly, we want to call in Earth, Mother Earth herself. The North that makes a house a true home. This is a true home, and we just want to finally claim it as your own, anything that may have gotten in. Give it this home the strength of a tree with roots deep into the earth and branches that can reach for and touch the heavens themselves. As we swirl around the cauldron, we swirl around this property clockwise. We create this as pure sacred space for cleansing, for empowerment, for Charles and his family and all that he brings into this home. And we're going to just get rid of everything. We're not putting in anything. We just want to make it clear, feel like spick and span clear. So Charles, this is your home. You are the master of the home. You get the broom.
All right.
Can't clean a house without a broom. This is a witch's besom. What it draws, how we actually ride on it is through the realms of heaven and in through the earth. So you are going to take this, and you could really touch the floor or not really touch it. I wouldn't really touch the ceiling of such beautiful paint. Who wants to be the drummer? Tony? Okay. You're gonna, and you're good at this. You're a dancer. Find the rhythm of each space. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Just find the rhythm of each space, and we are just pushing it out. I'm gonna have some Palo Santo setting on the charcoal because Palo Santo to me is the best cleanser. Sage is great, but it gets rid of everything. Palo Santo just gets rid of the negatives. So we are going to start right here, and we are going to go counterclockwise. We know there's spirit activity. So again, right now, we just want anything that's negative ever felt. We want to push it out. We want to just, nothing is allowed here. No bad spirits peeking in. Nothing negative that would bring illness or sadness or anger or fear to Charles or anyone within his home. We are just pushing it out straight through. Nothing as negative is allowed here. Feel that right here. pushing it through, pushing it through, pushing it through, out the windows, nooks and crannies within the corners. We vanquish you, we rid you of anything negative from any time in history, even before this house was built, as we move through counterclockwise-ish. Here we go. I think this is going to be a much actually easier cleansing than I thought it was going to be, because again, it's just a matter of communication and respect. As is everything in life, is a matter of communication and respect. Again, into this beautiful kitchen. The heart of the home. Coming through, coming through. Such a beautiful place, just pushing out anything. This room feels pretty good, but we just want to start with a very, very blank slate. There is love in this home, there is love in this kitchen, but we just want to blank it out down the drains. Any fears, not everything from non-working appliances. This will just get rid of anything going through. Push out the doors, moving around, moving around. We're going to really clear the house. I work elementally, just like in the seance I called the east winds, the south, the fire, the water. We are literally going to go through here with a broom and pushing out the negative energy, and herbs and oils and sounds and drums and clearing counterclockwise to get rid of. Always go starwise when you're getting rid of something. Even if you're stirring your coffee and you want to get rid of angst or anxiety, you go counterclockwise. And then we're going to get rid of it and get rid of it. That's where, sadly, a lot of people stop, but that leaves it empty. Or people who use sage a lot. I think sage is a little overused because it's harsh. It gets rid of everything, the good and the bad. It almost like creates a vacuum. It's like dusting your whole house and then leaving the doors and windows open in a sandstorm. So if you do use sage, come in afterward. Now we're going clockwise. We're bringing in love. We're bringing in light. We're bringing in some frankincense, some myrrh, something sacred, something holy, sandalwood, carrying the candle room to room, a chime. And you state what comes in. What comes in this window? Not fear, not darkness, not the street. Light, inspiration. Who's allowed in your front door? Only people invited in, people with respect for you, your family, your home. What do you want in your bedroom? Great sleep, great intimacy, communication, bathroom, health, good elimination, good plumbing, literally, physically. The kitchen, the dining room, go room by room, filling it up with intent, with love, with light. And there's no room for the darkness to get back. I think it was long before you were here, probably, whether somebody hid in here and was sad of some way or kind of. So we're just pushing out any residual sadness or sense of lack and even stuckness, and you certainly don't want the lack of flow in a bathroom. What I would highly recommend for you, for anyone with a bathroom, is keep salt in your bathroom. As weird as that is, it's better in the bathroom than the kitchen, because a pinch of salt, yes, it's great to take a beautiful salt bath, but a pinch of salt just in a 2-minute shower, you've turned it into a cleansing shower. And even on the commode, not that we're going to talk toilets here, but I talk toilets, all your lower chakras are open when you go to the bathroom. So a little pinch of salt before you sit down on the commode, you can get rid of any angst or anger or fear or sadness. Every flush of the toilet can be a magical ritual, because you're working the water element of emotion with the salt and cleansing. And people wonder why you have a Morton salt container in your bathroom. So anyway, pushing it out, pushing it out. Again, you have a beautiful, loving bathroom, but there was some residual here within this.
This is great, I can tell you.
Is it true? Yeah, okay. So that's definitely, so that is no longer allowed here. We are flushing it down the drain, out the window, to be transmuted by this beautiful podocarpustry here, which are beautiful transmuters. So we push it all on out. Here we go. Now we are going to send this with the wind, we're going to send it up the stairs. All the cleansing, it's going to go through walls, it's going to go through stairs, it's going to rise to the heavens with the cleansing of anything negative that is or ever was negative up there. Sneaking through nooks and crannies. Cleaning, cleansing, here we go. All right, that's nice drumming, Tony. Okay, pushing it through here into this room. That again, just cleansing, cleaning. Walls mean nothing to the energy and the spirit of the cleanse of this beautiful spot. Here we go. And through here. Again. Another room of youth. Youth, high energy. We're cleansing it through, cleansing it through. Happy, okay, well, don't work on the happy now. We just work on the lack of happy right now. The happy we bring through next time. Again, just push it out, push it out. Little generators of youth, little generators of young males. Pushing it out so they have a clean, clean state of hope and possibility. Just no more angst, no more fear, no more uncertainties, no more confusion. Out the windows, out the doors. This will be a place of beautiful sleep and beautiful hope for all. Here we go. Out the window, out the mirrors. Mirrors are portals. Push them out, push them out. I love that there's beautiful fish everywhere. That's good. Okay, hallways, hallways, hallways. Okay, let's go into this little space right here. One more room. Okay, now we've certainly felt some things in this space before. This is where we got. So this room we want to stay. This room has had some heavy energy within it. We felt it, we've seen it through here before. Tony has felt it through here. I think it's residual. I think it is almost coming up through the ground here. So what we're going to do here, I hope your tenants don't mind, we are going to shake it up a little. We are going to, like we're 7-year-old kids, we are going to, if it's okay with you, we are going to stamp our feet and we're going to go, na 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 na, and we're going to turn it into an hysterical laugh, okay? Nothing cleanses more than the energy behind the laugh. This is really cute here, Tripico. So, okay, so right now, anything that has been stuck here, and I think it has been stuck, so here we go. Na, 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 Feel it. How easy that was. Yeah. We are magic. Humans are magic. So regularly go through your house screaming and stamping, and you'll be again. So push it out. Again, finish pushing out. It was like clogged like this, and we felt it before. So you just have to shake things up with anything, with action, with sound, with the breath. The laughter itself is a hecka Egyptian magic. Ha! Vowels open things up, they clear things up. The breath itself is pneuma, life force. The moisture in our breath is free will. So what we just did was a heavy-duty magic laughful, magic ritual, just stamping and laughing like little kids. That's probably why they do it too. They know that. All right, here we go. Look how good this feels. Yes, come. Okay. All right, now into this beautiful sitting room, which I know has made, let me set this on the floor because it's.
When I had this initial feeling, this is when I contacted Patti. And Patti came and she felt all of this, and I explained to you what we experienced. But the irony is that we talked about it, and then just in a couple of days, I got a message on LinkedIn from you. If you're interested in paranormal, contact me. And so there's just the universe is working here to make this happen. You introduced me to Mark, and it was just, this is all coming together.
Sadness, anger, fear, closed up feelings, we are just pushing it out. We are just pushing it out right here. Yeah, tulips helping. Out through windows, out through windows, out through mirrors. I mean, keep going, windows, mirror. Pushing it through, pushing it out, pushing it out. He's got you. There you go. Okay, and pushing out through the door. And the visual exercise, pushing it out through the property line, all the way around. Pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. Negative, sadness, sense of lack, inability of any sort to do or feel or sense. Moving back into here. Again, last room. We feel it. Feel how it feels. It should feel much more open right now. It should feel much more open. Much more communication. Much less held down within this space. So you guys are good. That was your energy that did that really fast and easy. Now what you have is a big empty house. Some people, when they cleanse, they stop there. But to me, just like overusing sage, when you just leave it empty, something else can get back in. It's almost like creating a vacuum and then leaving the doors and windows open in a sandstorm. So now we want to go clockwise and fill it up with everything that you want in this space. We'll start with this room again. So now we're going to bring a different kind of sound. I'll tell you all the jobs and you guys decide who does it. This, we're going to bring in the sound. This is where you're going to also speak. What do you want in this room? Beautiful family dinners, communication, laughter, yummy meals. You're going to decide what comes in each window. Inspiration, fresh air, beautiful views, whatever that is. Who's allowed in there? You know, who's allowed indoors, things like that. So this would be one person. One person's going to carry the light through, literally bringing the light into each space. One person's going to bring this. One person's going to bring this. I'm going to bring a whole different set of herbs, and somebody is going to bring the magic wand. And it is a Harry Potter magic wand, mind you, because he's magic. We are going to point, again, it's like empowering things, because wands are magical. They are the air element. So you guys get to choose. You get first choice. Do you want the bell? You want the wand? You want the light? Okay, yeah, that would be good. He should have the wand. You have the and I'm going to burn a whole different set of stuff. Leave that. All right, now we're going to the basement, the belly of the house. This, I know there has been a lot of activity has come up through the house. Put your heads. Okay. So this is the bones, the belly, the foundation of the house. And we want this to start really, really clear. We know some mystical, weird, and odd things. So again, push it out. You could push it outdoors. There's not a lot. Push it out. I know you have some open, like dirt kind of areas, right? You push it towards that, because that will go back into the earth to transmute. We think that there's obviously not a lot of windows we can get. You could push it even down deeper through the floor. Anywhere that there's dirt, push it out through there. Again, this has been, what I'm getting is that this has been kind of a hotbed. A hotbed of things happening. Because one thing, like Roger, there's not a lot of life force here usually. And I know somebody who used to live there before. He really hung out here. But in you guys, you don't hang here. You just store things and you do things. So there's not a lot of that life force to keep it active. So pushing through any stuck spirits, any stuck energy, any darkness, any bad spirits, anything that's attached to any objects here is now cleansed and cleared. I know a lot of this stuff isn't even yours. It belonged to before that. We want his energy, his karma to not be part of this anymore. We're starting a clean slate. They'll just be the tools and items that they are. Pushing it through, pushing it through, pushing it through. Maybe I can get through here. Maybe. It's perfect. Okay. And I know we saw a few things and felt a few things down here. Again, just pushing it out. We're just going to have this beautiful, clear space. Oh, there actually is a window. Pushing it through, pushing it through. Back to the dirt stuff. Yeah, there you go, Tony. You feel it strong over here. Good. That's awesome. It's fabulous, actually.
I don't know what window it came from, but that's what was back there. I thought it was a little door.
Right. It's fabulous. Maybe we can find a place to put it. Oops, that's my head. Okay, again, pushing it through. Cleansing, cleaning, nothing allowed here. This is just to be a basement for storage and for whatever Charles wants it for.
Right to your right.
Yeah. Oh, there's a medicine. I am completely turned around. Not that I have a sense of direction in life anyway, but I'm totally turned around down here. Again, this is kind of a little portal of time and space off, which is not a bad thing, but you just want to keep it under your control. I do not remember seeing those dice before. I do not remember seeing this. Yes, a portal with a mirror. So we close the mirror, and we shut it down. We shut it down. What I'm making is actually a helm of all. It's a Norwegian 8-sided cross, which things shut and explode. I always wear them when I'm in real scary places. I will carry it in my purse. I have one under my welcome mat, that 8-sided little cross with the little tridents on the end. So I'm just symbolically putting one there. Oh yeah, something was definitely hidden back here. Holding into the throat, but it's gone. We are not allowed. We are just cleansing you. Go back to wherever you want to go. That's not here. And sending it off. Closing off this door for spirits. Okay. This is really charged right here. These are just old tools. I don't know if they're your tools or his tools. But these are
mostly ours. That's, I think, his.
Have they been used recently? They've just been sitting here.
They're my ex-father-in-law's tools.
Okay, because this feels very electric. So just cleansing off. Cleansing off. Number one, metal is a conduit. So that in is just what itself, but I just got stuck here for a second. So just cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Okay. Now we can go do the other. How's it feel? How's it feel, Tony?
It's leaving, but there is a lot.
There is a lot. We just have to.
In here.
Okay.
You're cleansing it, but there's a lot here, and I'm so glad we're down here.
Okay. Well, then let's do a little get away chant right here. My favorite. You could say anything, but I like Heka and Soundwork. All that's dark, go away, never to return. 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 One more. All that's dark, go away, never to return. You got so powerful. Did it just open up? Easy peasy. Just intense.
It's easy peasy for you.
It's
You got it.
It's intense. Now we breathe. All right, let's go fill this house up.
Outdoors all of a sudden.
Yeah. Well, because stuff gets stuck. This is cool. All right, so now we do not need the drum anymore, or the broom, or the Florida water. Now we're going to bring in the light. I think we have to relight the candle, which is fun. I do that sometimes. And who's ever carrying the candle might want to carry the lighter or the matches, because sometimes with travel they get messy, and somebody's got one.
Where's the lighter?
Oh, here's one. Okay, Charles, beautiful. So this house feels open. So now it's like a blank slate. That was the cleaning the house part. Now this is the decorating the house part. And you're good at decorating. So let's go with, this is your dining room, obviously. What is the attributes you want to put in here? What do you want it to feel like?
I just want this room to always be happy, serene, and for people to feel content and at peace.
Beautiful. Okay, so put that in. Ring that in with the bell. Light that in. That it's again, it's family dinners, it's communication, it's coffee with friends, it's laughter. What gets to come in the windows here?
Happiness and sunshine in the world.
Beautiful. Happiness and the magic from the trees and the magic from the plants. Here we go. So just ring that in. Other than not counting decorating color, which is beautiful, is there a color or an aroma you want to put to this space?
I like this like burnt orange.
Beautiful. Let's fill this with burnt, which is actually a color that is very welcoming and very warm. So we'll just remember that burnt orange color, and we'll just bring that in with the blessings of this space. So, all right. All right. So now this is really important. This is your front door. Not necessarily naming names, but who gets to come here?
Anyone that I want to come in.
Anyone that want to come in? Yes. People who are invited in.
Yes.
People with respect for you, your home, your family.
Right. Yes.
Your animals. So how do you want to feel when you come through this threshold?
I want to feel safe and secure, and that this is my home, and that I am here and it's mine.
Beautiful. How do you want your guests and family to feel when they come in?
I want them to feel that they're in a safe place, a happy place, and a warm place.
Beautiful. Okay.
Just transported away from all the craziness of the world.
Okay, so as they walk in, is there a certain color you want to feel, or?
I like dark red in here.
Dark red in here. Okay, so now as we're into the living room, as we come into here, obviously play for conversation. What are you doing here? How do you want to feel in here? How do you want people to feel in here?
I want people to feel happy and outgoing, and that they want to communicate with each other and be entertained.
Okay, great. Again, fireplace is hearth, warmth. Again, if through these windows comes in your sunshine, your fresh air, your hope, your magic. Does this door ever open?
We never do, but it can.
Never do, but it can. So again, only people allowed in, invited in, could ever use this door. People with good intent, people with love. She's great. She could be the watcher of this room. She could be the calmness of this room. I really like in spaces that need spaces to charge one item. Everything likes to have a purpose and a name, actually, whether it's your trees out front or your plants, and we will be getting to the tree. Again, because then it's a name, it's, Bob the tree or whatever it is. Plus having purpose, you will see plants thrive. Even if it's a statue to remind you whether it's a statue of Christ or a statue of Buddha or a statue of a cat, you in charge, you put spirit into them. We create spirits all the time, and it's good to create good spirits to enforce that and remind yourself now and again. Bring it on in. Hallways are for movement and flow, movement and flow. We're going back in here, right? We came out of here. Young male room. How do you want this to feel?
I want this to feel just every waking day that there's hope out there in the world, that he's happy to be out there, that every day is going to be a good day.
Every day is going to be a good day. See a future, hope, possibility, good self-image, love of life, all that. Good sleep, good health, concentration if there's any studying done or anything like that here. Beautiful, beautiful. Do you want to give it a color or let your...
nice warm brown.
Beautiful, warm brown. Fill it up. And we want, since there's beautiful fish here, we want happy, healthy fish. Happy, healthy fish that can bring him calming as needed and entertainment as needed and peace as needed. Okay. Here we go. So now all this love we're going to send into your room through the door. So this is your room. How do you want to feel this? And this is a very important room, and we don't need to go into it, but how do you want to feel when you go into your room?
I want to feel like this is a haven, and that I'm just safe and secure and quiet and serene in there.
That's good. That's the master suite. Good sleep, good intimacy, good communication, private, everything that you want to feel within that space. So just fill it all through up. We're sending it in with the sound and the light and the
I
energy.
moved over. That was a good idea to be honest.
What was it? What?
Okay.
What's over here?
I get closer. Okay.
Oh, okay. Because here we go. Okay, we'll be quiet. All right. So again, one of the bathrooms. This is a place of health, cleanliness, good elimination, good plumbing, literally, figuratively. Again, that's why that salt is a great idea. So again, same body image. You want good self-image, good best possible light. Let the magic of the tree, everything that trees do and bring in within this house. So in here, people want a sense of privacy when you need privacy, which you need in the bathroom. Again, cleanliness and health. Anything else you want to add? Or?
No, I think that's good.
You want it to feel like a little spa for a moment. You're just going into a beautiful little spa, beautiful little retreat.
That's perfect.
Okay, great. Okay, feel how good it feels. Tulips helping very well. All right. Is there somebody in there? Okay. I didn't see it.
Died ready. No.
Okay.
They were condensed into.
Oh no, there is somebody in there.
No, there's not.
Yeah, he's wagging his tail.
Are you serious?
I swear to God. He's in that thing and he's got a big tail like a catfish or something.
Oh my
So
God.
feed him.
Yes, Nate said he took him out.
Nope, he's there.
Thank you.
Unless we just brought live to an empty He's in there. His tail's wagging wild.
Wow.
He's safe at home. So, all right. So this room too, again, how do you want to bring the energy into this space?
I want this to be just a place where people feel like they are secure. Every day going forward is going to be great. All the negative energy behind them is behind them in the past, and moving forward, everything is different and good.
Good. And fill it up. Obviously a place of creativity, of music. I feel very creative here, so just fill it up. Do you want to put a color into it? Or?
How about a nice, really warm yellow?
Beautiful. So this beautiful warm level. Like yellow, that in comes possibility, hope.
Really bright
Opportunity,
sunshine. Yep.
bright sunshine, opportunity.
Like this.
Yeah,
almost
that's
golden
beautiful,
yellow, yep.
golden yellow. Beautiful. All right, so now we're going to send all this upstairs. So for the rooms upstairs, we're going to walk through the walls, we're going to walk through the doors. You want, number one, you want safety on the stairs. You want just movement on the stairs, flow on the stairs. And how do you want for the people upstairs?
I want them to feel like they're in kind of above the world, quiet, safe, like a little bird's nest, and safe and
Beautiful.
secure.
Safe and secure. Great tenants, great people living there, people who are happy there. Again, respectful of you, of your home. Beautiful. Fill it up, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up. There we go. What do you want for the kitchen?
I want the kitchen to be filled with laughter and hope and happiness and just good times and merriment.
Yummy meals,
Delicious food.
good smells, delicious, full cupboards, working appliances, people gathering around, communication, coming in through the windows, coming in through the doors, hope, possibility, just warmth. Is there a color you want to put to this?
I kind of like the color that's in there.
It's a perfect color. We'll keep it with that. It's a light yellow gold.
Yeah.
So here we go. So again, just the warmth of the home, the warmth of you, the passion that you have for your family, for the friends who come over there. It's obvious in here. So we're just vibrating that up a little bit. All right, bring that in. Okay, so let's go down to that beautiful now empty basement. Again, safety on the stairs. Focus on the stairs. Oh wow, it feels so different down here. You're good. Okay. All right, so this is obviously a very utilitarian place for you, right? Place to store things, tools, holiday goods. Also there's workings, right? It's part of your system, your working system. So you just want good bones. You want good
Yes.
air ducts, good storage. Put some organization into it. It helps it keep it clean. If you put that in, it'll help you keep it organized, focused, clear. And just start, layer it up with like support of the house, support of the house, support of the house, that it taps into that earth energy below and then transmutes it up through. Again, strong bones, everything holding up this beautiful house. And what I would like to do, it doesn't have to be a full charged dragon like a full charged dragon, but just imagine a beautiful swirly dragon down here. A beautiful dragon in your basement. We'll keep it safe from everything. You don't have to feed this one. But again, you're just going to picture this beautiful dragon in the basement. Every day, almost every day. Because that he's curled up here keeping your home safe, you safe, your family safe, all who enter here safe, your pups safe, the fish safe, everybody.
Okay.
The house dragon is right through here. You can give him a name if you want. He's part of the house protector or your choice. So again, that is filled with nothing but love, utilitarian, everything that is good.
Let's name him Jose.
Jose the dragon. I love that. So again, is your washer and stuff down here too?
Right
So-
behind you.
I'm good. Again, so working appliances. I feel a washer.
Within 10 inches, okay.
So again, it's very utilitarian. You come down here, you want your focus, or clean clothes, nice clothes you love. Fill it all up.
Yes.
And where's this this little medicine cabinet, may it be a place of, now instead of anything that it could be dark portal, a place of mystery, a place of history, a place of, ooh, we don't know all the answers to things, but there's life here. And so we keep all the good parts of the mystery and the unknown, but leaving anything that could be attached that's negative to it. So it's just kind of a little weirdly placed medicine cabinet with dice and a watch. Maybe things will, next time you come down here, may have something else in it. Who's to say? So again, just filling this up. Do you want to color in this?
Down here? Why don't we make this like a nice light blue also? Just
Perfect, light blue, calm and serene,
some
and
of
place that you come to
outside
get
in.
done what you need to get done, store what you need to store, keep your clothes clean, and keep your dragon happy.
Yes.
Can we open the door?
I don't know.
Sure.
Just let all that light in here.
Let all the light in. Oh, look at it, it's right there.
Yes.
Huh.
There's the light.
Okay, so while we're here, bless your garage, your parking area, whatever you want to call that. Again,
Driveway, yes.
we're doing the whole store. And again, all around, I know we're going to go do outside, but empower the trees that go around your house as guardians of your house. They will keep in everything good, keep out everything bad. You know, I mean, that's what trees and plants do anyways. They transmute. So
Don't worry.
that's beautiful. She's a good girl.
She's all part of
You've seen the back, right?
Huh?
I think.
Yes, I have. It's beautiful. So again, so we bring in the sunshine, we bring in the light, we bring in the love, and even the night. And you have some great, again, great trees to protect and hold your space. Okay. And only people come in this door, or people invited in, people good intent, people respect. And dogs who have all of that. All right, here we go. Working water heater, again, working plumbing, working everything. Light, energy. So what I would usually do is kind of close it down now, but we're going to do a tree dedication, right?
Yeah.
So I think we should do the tree dedication and close it down. Yes, okay, we got it. Yes, all right, so let's take our candle out. I brought other candles, but it's so bright and I don't think we need it. So let's go to the tree. And this is the tree, right? No, which tree are we?
Yeah, this is the tree. Yeah.
Okay.
See,
Well, it's
time of
fall,
year.
right? Fall.
Select what you want.
All right, so now we're going to do the dedication of Richard's tree so that he could leave the house and leave this to be Charles' house, but he could have this beautiful tree which will live on for a long, long, long time, bring life, give shade, have deep roots within it. So these are his things. I don't know what you want to be left by the tree. Do you want things there, or is that weird for your home? No, but it's his house.
I wouldn't mind a couple of things.
Okay, all right. Do you have?
Maybe this and this.
Okay, that's perfect. All right, so let's go see this, because here we go. These we will put back. These are fabulous, but well,
With the oil can?
sure, bring it. Did you mean the oil can and not the chippers?
Let's put all three. Like right
Okay,
here,
yes, yes. Okay, for now, let's just set the candle somewhere close. We are now calling upon the nature spirits, the spirit of this tree. Trees, which are the information keeper, they are the ancestry. In almost every belief system, it is the tree of life. It is a Kabbalistic tree of life. Trees themselves hold all the information of the world, all the information of the tree. If you ever want to get smart, just sit down at the base of a tree with your back against the trunk and listen. You will get all the information you want. Giving him some mugwort, which is an enhancer in itself to bust things up. Should have not used a baggie, but that's okay. So we're sending this to Richard. So beautiful tree, which is now the name of Richard's tree. Again, you help bring love and light into this home, health, prosperity, abundance, shade and beauty. to all who pass and all who enter. You be the protector of the house. You be the protector of the property. You give it strength. Yes, we could bring all the, why don't we bring them out into the garden? Okay, so whether out to the Tricher's tree, he could even control that. We bring all the spirits that were there who have been lost along the way. We pull them out to the house and we give them this garden as free reign, so long as they bring health, healthy plants growing and prosperity to the home and yard. We're filling it all up. There's this beautiful saying, vowels again call in spirit, but there's this beautiful one that calls in the good spirits. So we're literally, you don't have to sound good. I'm not a singer, so forgive me. But I want to do this little bringing in chant to literally fill the tree with this spirit. So just hear me, then join in quick, because I'm not that good of a singer. But you will hear the power in each of these sounds. Io evo e, 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 io evo e. Feel the spirit. Io evo e, io evo e. Call in light beings. I also want to call in the fae, the fairies, the mischievous ones, the light, the fairies that live at the edge of day, edge of night, edge of the path, edge of the garden. May those fairies come in to bring the laughter, bring the music, bring the joy, bring the sparkle into this home. You have fairies here anyway. Now once you really invite them in, your flowers will bloom even more beautiful. So we thank you, Richard. We thank you. We dedicate this tree to you now with your things that you love so much. So may you grow and bloom and protect in health. Back into clothes. Feel how it feels when you walk in. It's your house. It is your house. You put your intent into it. Okay, one more thing I want you to do is you set that down. You can set that down. This is called beating the bounds. It's an English tradition. I want you to walk past the front door and go, I claim this home as my own. I claim this home as my own. I claim this home as my own.
Inside and outside.
Doesn't matter. Beating the bounds.
Claim this home as my own. I claim this home as my own. Claim this home as my own. I claim this home as my own. Claim this home as my own. I claim this home as my own.
It's yours. You've told the earth, you've told the heavens. Okay, now we're going to close it all up. Stay close, stay close. Let's all stay close. You can put the broom down, doesn't matter. Okay. So I want you to picture here, this sort of circle, if we could sort of circle, that's good. Let's hold hands. Left palm up, right palm down. Receiving, giving, receiving, giving. That's the hardest part, I know. Left palm up, right palm down.
So much coordination, my goodness.
So receive, give, receive, give, receive, give. I want you to think about all the love that you put into this home, all the years of love you have in this home with the beautiful children you've lived. And I want you to think of the beautiful future you have now with it even better, even stronger for you and your family and all that you love. The colors, the scents, the smells, the happiness, the prosperity, everything. And what life is going to even feel like even better, all the magic coming into it. So now we're going to do a ma chant, which I think we may have done before or not, starting with a deep, low, guttural ma and raising it up. What we are doing is literally changing from our cell structure, going deep into the earth and high into the heavens, and then we solve it, okay? It's not singing, it doesn't have to sound good. Don't rush, stay with me. Be as loud as you can, at least on the inside and on the outside. So feel that magic. Right now, with our love is going around this little figure, like a little white beam of light, and it's spreading out to this room, and it's spreading out to this whole house, and then spreading out to this whole property. Love, light, prosperity, health, happiness. Here we go. times 3, this spellbound round shall be, to cause no harm. As we do will it, so shall it be. Say that part, as we do will it, so shall it be. As we do will it, so shall it be. Now change we to I. As I do will it, so shall it be. Happy house. There we go. Yay! Tulip's so happy.
She bit me.
And hungry.
That was a love bite.
All right. Now you have to know about residual. This is clean. This is cleanse. But because you had a little bit of weird activity lately, you have to make sure it's not a leftover. This is my best story. You know how when you bake something, say you bake some really yummy cookies, but you ate them all. The cookies are gone, but the smell lingers. The cookies are gone. So if all of a sudden you go, did I feel something? Just think of it as like the cookies that left. Don't recreate it. You really can't. It's really not there anymore. It's the smell of the cookies, but the cookies are gone. Or forget cookies. It's dog poop you stepped in on your shoe. You've already cleaned off your shoe, but you still smell the stink. So again, let that smell dissipate. It will dissipate. But some people freak out for a second. They go, oh, it's back. No, you don't pull it back. It's just that lingering scent for a moment. Okay, because it's clean and it's clear. You put so much love and magic. You guys put so much love and magic. Your intuition of knowing what and when and where is so helpful. I'm taking you everywhere. And Tulip, of course, was the best. Yeah. She knows so your home is your own.
From the start, you know, there's always been history in this house with odd things that have happened and spirits and whatnot. They seem to accelerate the last couple of years. There was personal change in my life, and I left the house for a couple of years, and they seemed to really escalate. When I moved back in the summer, I had my friend Tony and his friend Patti come visit, and immediately following that, all hell broke loose. I've told you about the flies, I've told you about the chain being put on the door, the deadbolt on the basement door. All of that stuff was really intense and unlike everything that had happened previously, which had seemed mischievous but not worrisome. So we've gone through and we've had the seance, we've done the cleansing, we followed that with the cleansing. Things seem to settle down a bit, you know, quite a bit after the cleansing with Mark. But today we went through and we did the final cleansing. We did the ceremony of the tree with Richard, the prior owner, who I think we all agree is probably the main spirit that is here. He loved this tree, and we had a ceremony and we brought him out of the house and have him in the tree now, which I think is the perfect place for him to be. I really do. I want him to be part of this, but I don't want him in the house. So we went through and we replaced all that emptiness after we cleaned the place, all the rooms, and we replaced it with good and positive energy. And walking back in, I could feel it completely. I really could feel it completely. It feels like my house, and I feel like I'm in control finally. So it's been good. You know, Patti really seems, Patti has the ability. It's amazing. So when she's here, I think her first visit with Tony, between the two of them, really startled and scared the spirits that were especially Richard, and that's why everything kind of went from mischievous to kind of dark. Patti brings great energy, and I think right now when we began the cleansing ceremony, as it was being filmed, you could see the chandelier dim and then brighten back up, and then dim and then brighten back up. I think it happened 3 times. That doesn't happen. I mean, and it wasn't a slight change, right? It was like it went really dim and then really bright. I think Patti, you know, she's great at what she does, and I think she helped transport Richard and whatever other spirits might have been in the house to a better place and to where they should be. When Barbara and Mark were here to do their cleansing, they did it separately, and that was just, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago. There was definitely a marked decrease in the number of occurrences. The front door, the chain being, you know, put in place in the front door when no one was inside, stopped. I don't think it's happened since then. The deadbolt on the basement door going outside also stopped completely. I mean, those things definitely both stopped. So I think they have a different approach, but they both really were successful in helping whatever was here peacefully make its way out. So I think, one of the central areas of like activity and energy, spiritual energy, was downstairs in the basement. That was where Richard hung out all the time. That was his space. Going down before always felt stale and dark. A couple of places downstairs, the medicine cabinet, the mirror on it next to the refrigerator, always strange. We found a watch in there was strange. This morning, before we did the final cleansing, as we were walking down the stairs, at the bottom of the stairs there is a fluorescent light bulb that hasn't worked in years. As we're walking down, it just suddenly came on. It's right in front of that medicine cabinet, but we went through and we were looking for different elements or items of Richard's to bring out here. I went immediately to his workbench, but on the way back up, my friend Tony said, let's stop at the medicine chest cabinet, because that was his. We opened it up, and inside where we had found the watch when Patti and Tony first came, we're looking for something in there, and then suddenly I just saw these 3 dice, and I said, well, those dice are kind of interesting, maybe we should take those. And then I noticed that all 3 dice were lined up perfectly, all with the one facing. And they were on this shelf when you first opened the cabinet, right there, and off to the side on that shelf in the corner was the watch that we had found the first time, brought upstairs. I didn't feel right about it. My sons had said, you better put it back. I went back downstairs and I put it back in that medicine cabinet. Those dice weren't there. So I don't know how that is something. I have a picture. I took it on my phone. You can see the watch right next to it. That was strange. But then Patti arrived, and we had the cleansing ceremony, and then we came out and we actually came to the tree. I found some items that I thought represented Richard and the work that he loved. He worked on cars, his extensive, rehab of cars, renovated cars, and so I found an old Volkswagen hubcap. I found his oil can, and I found a pair of clippers, and we brought them out, and that's actually what we have at the bottom of the tree that we dedicated to him with the ceremony. I think it's really appropriate for him. I think it captures his spirit. So then, working with Patti, I went and I found elements of Richard's downstairs that I thought really represented him and his life here. He renovated cars all the time in that garage, so I found an old Volkswagen hubcap, I found an oil can, and I found a pair of shears. We put them under the tree, and that's what we dedicated and had the ceremony for Richard for. He no longer lives in the house. His spirit is outside, living under the tree, so still part of the property they love so much, but he's got his space, and I've got my space, and I think it's just a really great situation.